The 2026 Instagram strategy that you are going to need if you want to make it as an online coach. Okay. This past year alone, right? My business right now makes well over $40,000 a month, right? I've won Alex Hormozzi's school game competition, got recognized him by having a great community and getting coaches results, right? I've helped so many coaches past year alone going from zero to $45,000 a month. You can fact check me down below. And I've worked with over 700 coaches that you can also fact check me down below. So now that I have your attention, right? In this video right now, I'm going to give you everything that you need to do to crush and to get ahead of the curve right now. Okay. At the time of this video right now, we're currently in November, but you need to get ahead of the curve now, right? So let me go ahead and hit you with some facts. That way you can build an online coaching business successfully on Instagram, right? And then you can also last on Instagram as a coach, right? So number one, okay, fully recognize that social media is changing, right? It is no longer social media on Instagram. What do I mean by that? It's basically interest media, right? So like look at right now where you're scrolling. Go when you're doom scrolling, for example, right? What are you seeing pop up? You're just seeing basically videos that you like consistently, whether it's people falling, whether it's, kids falling, I don't know, whatever it is. That is what the algorithm is going to be showing people, right? So you need to fully understand that right now, your content needs to be ultra specific, right? And ultra clear, right? That way the algorithm can show your messaging, your videos, your pictures, right? But not even really pictures, your videos to your target market, okay? Because right now, the content is the targeting, okay? So the more clear you are with the way you speak to about your offer to your avatar, right? The more Instagram is going to show that audience your content, right? But if you're not clear, Instagram's not going to know who to show it to, right? So number one, you got to be clear, right? You got to understand that the more you can niche down, the better it's going to be for you in 2026, okay? The next thing is value content, okay? Look, right now we are in a trust recession, right? The market is not trusting people. It's getting kind of hard to make money now that it did 5 years ago, right? Like back then you can just literally chill in a Lamborghini and just, get a bunch of leads. It doesn't work that way anymore, right? So the one who gives the most value on Instagram is the one that's going to win, bar none, right? You can post content of you chilling on Miami, you chilling whatever with a six pack, whatever it is, right? But it's not going to get you the clients like I used to before, right? So you need to live with value, right? You need to just completely give everything away in your content, right? Like all the information that you have right now, which leads me to the next point, okay? Your information right now, it is not sacred. Let me tell you this again. Your information right now, it is not sacred. I know you may think that you hold the key to getting more, more results for people, which maybe you do. Maybe you're a really great coach watching this. But here's the thing though, right? We don't live in a day and age now where information is sacred. Like back then, you would have to go to the library to get information. Maybe check a couple of YouTube channels. Literally right now, you're whatever it is you're offering, people can just Google it, right? And that's it. Like your information is not sacred, right? So remember this, right? When you're posting on content on social media, lead with value, right? Give everything away. Like think about this. Like it should hurt how much value you give away. You should be like, you should think, man, should I give this away? That's how you know you're on the right track, right? A year ago, right, when I first started on Instagram posting main content for my, getting coaches, right? A year and a half ago, right? When I went full send, all in, right? I was giving everything for free, right? And I remember, right, I got to the point where I was like, damn, this is what people pay me for. But I needed to build my name. I needed to build trust. So therefore, I full sended it and I gave everything away. And now, like, it has yielded me so much results, right? And I teach my coaches that, like, I have a coach right now who's making about $45,000 a month, less than a year as a coach, which is absolutely crazy, right? You can do the same. You have to lead with value. Give value in all your videos, right? Give everything away and build trust, right? Because right now, the one that's going to be giving the most value and building the most trust is going to win in 2026 and beyond, right? A lot of coaches, either their fitness, mindset, whatever it is, even coaches that I do, right? They're like getting left behind in the past, right? They're not really scaling anymore. They're not really getting clients anymore. They're not really, making money. They're going out of business. They're not being coaches anymore because their content doesn't resemble value. It's like lifestyle content or just content that's just generic. Like pull out your phone and give daily value, everything. Like just give as much as you can away, right? You do not hold anything sacred, right? Remember this, people pay you not for your knowledge. Remember this, people pay you for the implementation of your knowledge. There is a huge difference, okay? The next thing, okay? Having some type of way to build trust whether it's through long form, okay? Right now, think about this, okay? Your Instagram, right? Think of it as like you're building awareness. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tune down my light a little bit, guys. There you go, a little too bright. There you go. So like think of this: your Instagram is creating awareness to a problem that they either know that they have or they don't know, right? Like for example, right? I use a lot of fitness examples because I used to be a fitness coach, right? So I created an Instagram reel about like a busy mom who's overweight, right? They either know they're overweight and they see my content, they resonate, they take action, or they're unaware that they're overweight, right? Or they pay no mind to it. They see my content, now they become aware, and now they become a client or a book call, whatever it is, right? But here's the thing though, right? Instagram is moving 200 miles an hour, right? I need you to follow me. It's like, pay attention, right? Because it's going to put you on game. Instagram is moving 200 miles an hour. Like you pull out your phone right now, right? People are just scrolling. And then they see your good hook, they see your video and they stop. You have like less than 20 seconds to get them to take action to whatever it is you want them to do. But here's the thing though, right? A lot of times people are just like, especially in our market today on Instagram, people are just monkey see, monkey do. They just kind of see and just follow you and then move on to the next. And they'll forget that they follow you. They forget that they interact with you. They forget that they even book a call with you. You'd be surprised, right? I spend so much money on ads. People book calls with me. Sometimes they forget how they find me, which is absolutely crazy, right? But it's the same thing with social media, right? You need to have a way to like give value and have your leads to spend time with you, right? Which is absolutely crucial, right? In today's market, right, the number is 47. It takes about 47 minutes to get someone to go from cold to like warm, whether they're watching through your content, right, on Instagram or YouTube, right? So think about this, right? They can like, if people will sit down and watch your content, like let's say on YouTube for 47 minutes, throughout however many videos, they're going to become a client way quicker than that they don't, right? Or they're going to book a call with you or whatever it is, right? That's going to move the needle forward, right? If you're just relying on Instagram, it's like they have to watch like 47 minutes of your videos to really either book a call, build trust, or whatever it is. You need to have a way to build trust, like whether it's through YouTube, which is absolutely amazing for me, whether it's through Skool. Shout out to Skool with Sam Ovens and Alex Ramosi platform that I won right here. That you see that trophy? I won that, right? I won that competition, right? Amazing. It was the utmost amazing thing, right? But here's the thing though. A lot of people, when I first started, right, when I went full throttle in my coaching business, right, some people didn't know who I was. So they didn't even want to follow me. They didn't even want to, book a call with me on Instagram. They didn't, right? But once I built a community that said, hey, here's some free resources on how to get clients, as I'm doing right here for this video, they're like, yeah, I'll join, right? And they saw my content, they started warming up, and now they started chatting with me and more and booking a call, right? So basically right now is like, if you're just relying on Instagram alone, it's very, very, very hard to make money in today's market. It's extremely hard because think about this, right? You could be chatting with someone 1 minute on a social media, and then Instagram is built not for you to make money in your coaching business. It's not. It's really not. Think about this, right? Instagram has every intention to get the user to like doom scroll, just kind of go around. That is why that is the main intention that Instagram has. They don't want them clicking any external links off of Instagram, which is why like right now, if you send an external link on Instagram, like an external link means like you send someone a link to something that like for example, like a YouTube, right? For example, let's say you send someone a YouTube link, right? Check it. It will still be on Instagram. It will not take them off of Instagram. You see what I'm saying? That is very, very important. You need to fully understand that when you're chatting with someone, you can be chatting with them, having a good conversation, and then they watch videos about, I don't know, monkeys, and then they just forget that they're talking to you, and they just ignore you. Like everyone's, excuse me, I need you to understand, everyone's attention span right now is down. Like people can't stay focused anymore, which is crazy because Instagram, ever since TikTok came into play, right? And then, just Instagram's going and going and going. It makes people's brains where they can't even focus anymore. They're like, like that is literally what they're doing right now. So you need to fully understand that, like to get back to the major point, right? Because I know I'm ranting as I always do, but I need you to fully understand, right? If you're just relying on Instagram, that is a huge problem. Combine it with YouTube. Get on YouTube. Grab your phone. Speak. Create some good content on YouTube. It's going to compound over time, right? Like my YouTube channel is now just compounding off of videos that I did months ago. Right? Create a community, create a Skool community, right? Create a community that it doesn't have to be Skool, it could be whatever it is, that you're just building trust to an audience, right? Because right now you need to focus on building trust. trust your content, which is giving value, right? Giving value through your content, giving a lot of free stuff away, which honestly people are not really gonna, like, if you can give like a bunch of free stuff away, and I firmly believe that people still won't pay attention to it because they have to pay for it. And that's my belief. Like, people will pay more attention when they spend X amount of money opposed to them just getting for free. Like, I've given a lot of free stuff away. Trust me, I know. Like, if I give 100 people something really, really valuable, maybe one or two will apply it. It's just a fact, right? So yes, give free value, create some type of long form content consistently. Anybody can do it. Don't overcomplicate it. You will be thanking me if you stay consistent, right? Which is the next thing, right? Stop looking for the next shiny object on Instagram, right? Look, I tell my coaches this, right? Right. I have a coach right now. He's averaging about 10, 15K working with it for the last couple months, right? Here's the thing though, right? I tell him this, right? Tactics will always change. Like, I don't really teach my coaches tactics in the sense of like, hey, do this post with this low angle ends. Like, it's just like, it'll work temporarily, but it'll die off because tactics always die on Instagram. They always do. The post that you made last year probably won't work today. Like, for example, prime example, I can do an Instagram post of that I like a picture 3 years ago that probably would have crushed. Now it's like it just won't crush anymore, right? Tactics never change, but tactics always change, but principles never do, right? The principles of marketing, making sales, right? Let's focus on marketing on Instagram, right? Just giving value. However it is you give value, whether it's through any type of trend or whatever it is, give value through your marketing, right? Don't just rely on, I need to do this tactic. I need to go to my, like, here's the thing. You can look at all these videos that people have been like, hey, people that say, hey, drop the comment. I'll send you over Instagram's new viral setting. Here's the truth. If your post is good and is really, really valuable, that will make you go viral. If it's really, really valuable and the market likes it. If the post is not so good, and just because you have that setting on, doesn't mean anything. Does not mean anything, right? So stop looking for the next tactics, okay? The next thing is with your Instagram, right? The way I like to use Instagram as well, right, is also focus it on like chatting with people, conversating with people, right? Because everyone's so like you want it right here, right now. Right. Here's the thing with Instagram, right? Which is absolutely crazy. I have made tens of thousands of dollars on Instagram. Like, I've made so much money on Instagram, but just by pulling out my phone, see their content and just chatting with them, sliding up on their story and just chatting with them, and like following up on Instagram, which is huge. It's funny with coaches, like you literally can follow up with your leads like that. Like, you can be chatting with someone, let's say they forget about you, right? Which happens a lot. But you can literally just message them and follow up with them. But you're not following up with people on Instagram. You're not. People are going to request info daily. They will request info, but they will forget about it. They will say, hey, I want to book a call with you. I want to chat with you. And guess what? Poof, you never hear from them again. This is the things that you need to fully understand. You need to fully understand that, like, chat with people, conversate with people. AI is like, is I would say AI is an amazing tool, right? It's going to be here and it's going to evolve, right? But here's the thing though. One thing that AI will never take over is the personal touch. People can tell, people can smell AI like that. If you are below like 20K a month in your coaching business, which probably a lot of you that are watching this are, like which is the next thing, right? AI. Why are you using AI? And I know it's a little controversial, but here's the thing though, right? It's like, AI has its benefits. Like, I'm not talking about the simple thing like Chat GPT. Like, I know AI has its benefits. I utilize AI. But here's the thing though. My business is like not your business. And I mean this with the utmost love. You don't like what works, what I'm doing right now shouldn't be what you're doing sometimes. Like, I'm focusing on higher level stuff. And the people that you're watching on YouTube and everything too, they're focusing on something too. The way I was able to get my business to 10, 20, 30K a month, even 20K, let's just say focusing on when I was at 20, I was still setting my own appointments. I was still sending custom videos like to people when I was chatting with custom voice. I was still doing all that. People can smell AI. So which leads me to this major point is like, don't use AI right now. Don't use AI for chatting with people, conversating with you. Be personal. Make a personal touch, right? You will get to a point where you will have to outsource it to your chatting, your conversations, your booking appointments. You will get to that point. You will. Because it's just impossible. Like me, I have so much volume now, I just can't handle every single personal touch. If 100 people hit me up a day, there's just no way, which is why I have people helping me with that. But here's the thing though. I wasn't able to get to that point, right? I wasn't able to get there without the personal touch in the beginning. Because what you have right now, especially if you're at that 0 to 10K mark, you have time on Instagram. You can create custom voice notes, custom videos, chat with people, voice. You can do all that stuff. Take advantage of it. I wish that I can do that, right? Like I wish I can constantly, because it performs really, really well, but I just don't have the time to focus on all that because I got to focus on on higher leverage stuff. So like right now, like that 0 to 10, 0 to 20, like you should be setting all your appointments. You really should. Like I see coaches like, oh, I want to use this new AI thing. I want to, it's like, dude, like you ever get a comment on Instagram or post on, you're like, oh, this is ManyChat. You follow someone, oh, this is ManyChat. I'm not going to reply. But if I say, hey, real AJ here, voice note, now you're more likely to respond. So these are the things that you need to focus on in Instagram, right? And there might be some few things that I'm like missing a little bit down below. But yeah, like these are the major things that you need to do. If you're a coach and you want to make it in 2026, that's absolutely going to set you apart from everybody, right? So if you made it to the end, you're a real one, right? Check the link down below. I have two things. Number one, if you want guaranteed results working with us, check the link down below to book a call with me and my team. I will show you how easy it is to get clients online with our systems. The next thing, you want some free game. Over 700 coaches are in there. Join in for free in my free Skool community that has so many resources in there, behind the scenes YouTube videos, everything. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace.